What's up guys, BusterBarnes here and welcome to episode number 2 of my FIFA 16 Schalke career mode. Last time we left off in the first episode we did quite impress, I reckon. Some of our new signings as well, such as Abubakar and Buffal, definitely showed their worth. We'll see if maybe our other signings such as Townsend will show that later on in the episode. Apologies for the lack of uploads, I think the past 2 days, maybe 3. I've just been quite busy, but I'm getting this episode up to you today, and yeah, more Chelsea career mode episodes and more episodes of this career mode will be coming to you daily, so don't worry about that. But going into this first game against Mainz, I believe it was, could be wrong there. Obviously I've got quite a small screen which I'm looking at the moment, but it was a very end-to-end game, I guess you could say. A foul there which Abubakar draws. But yeah, very end-to-end game. Attempts going each side. As you see, Buffal gets very lucky there with the Berber spin. Again gets quite lucky with the tackle. Squares it across to Abubakar, who carries on his scoring form into this episode. He has scored quite a few goals for us. And yeah, has been a very impressive signing indeed. A very easy goal. You know, anyone could score that one. But yeah, as you can see, the Mainz are not too happy about it. They're still having a lot of attempts themselves, and are causing me a lot of trouble. Very nice work there by Abubakar down the halfway line. Does give it to Townsend. Townsend does very well here. It's I don't know if it's quite overpowered to kind of hit it down the wing and to cut inside, but it seems to be how we're kind of going across our attacks at the moment. We do hit it through to Mayer there. He was unfortunately offside though. And yeah, still more attempts from Mainz. They just can't seem to get a shot on target or in the back of the net for that matter. But we are definitely trying to score a second goal going into the second half here, into about the 50-something minute. Buffal again just squares it across to Townsend. I don't know if Buffal is just an amazing assister or if I've just found some way of scoring there. But Townsend does score, I believe, his first goal of the season in the league for sure. But yeah, very nice goal, nice finish, even though it was completely on the plate for him. And yeah, very nice goal. Buffal does seem to be the king of assists at the moment. He's getting a lot and proving to be a very good signing indeed. One person who's not proving to be great is Mayer. He hasn't really done a lot for me yet. I do know he's got a lot of potential though, so hopefully he can prove me wrong in episodes and games to come. We'll see if he actually does this episode. You never know. But yeah, as you can see there, they do actually score a goal. However, it is offside, almost like our shot, like Maya was earlier. Their goal was offside. You'll be able to see here in a second. The linesman was indeed correct. Obviously, I mean, it's a video game, so the linesman will be correct, but he was just offside there. And luckily for us, you know, they did not score. I definitely wanted to keep a clean sheet. Farman was doing absolutely brilliant in goal, like he has been the past few games. And it does end 2-0 to us, a decent scoreline, and we do want to try and get into those Champions League places, do some training there. Sane goes up in some of his stats vision there, and yeah, I believe there's like some way of you being able to sort of choose the I don't know, choose the players that you kind of, you know, train, or, you know, sort of like automatically do it where they just pop up. I'm not sure how to do that. I'll have to look into that. As you saw though, Boateng hits the post almost straight away in the match. He hasn't got too much game time, but I was just wondering if you guys think maybe he should get more. Someone who doesn't get a lot of game time as well is Iogo, the left back. The reason I don't play him is, even though he's probably a bit better than my left back at the moment, he doesn't have as high a potential. He's quite old, I think, Iogo, definitely in late 20s. But it was an absolute great goal there, and I will be looking to play him more. There just hasn't really been many times that I should be playing my sub team. Coming up though will be sort of a congested fixture list, so I will be playing a lot more of these players more regularly, and maybe some of them can push themselves into the first team, as they may be outperforming or will outperform some of our players, like maybe Boateng will get in the team, or Iogo, as I said. Maybe she's promoting as well if Abubakar has a dip in form. But that's the situation there. There's new ways of defensive clearances in this game, it seems, where they just kind of clear it out over the bar for a corner. Very scary though, because I did think that he was going to hit it into our own net. I guess I have to get used to that little mechanic in the game. But some very nice play here. Clemens, that is our sort of substitute winger usually, does go through. I think that was like 2-1-2 he does there, crosses it in to Choupo-Moting, who scores an absolutely beautiful header, just guides it into the bottom left corner. And yeah, I think that's his Is that his first goal of the season? I'm pretty sure it is. And yeah, couldn't ask for a better goal. It was just, I don't know, to you guys it might just look a header, but to me it was very nice how he kind of just guided it into the corner. Didn't have to put loads of power on it. A great cross by Clemens, and yeah, those two linking up very nicely to score the goal. But on the brink of half time, I put in an absolutely stupid slide tackle with Nastasic. No need to do it. The defender skies it over the bar. The attacker, sorry. And yeah, there was no need for me to put that stupid tackle in. As you can see, they're not getting on very well. And the referee does send Nastasic off. Unfortunately, I kind of understand why, though. It was a pretty horrible challenge. As you guys will see in a second, he does completely take out the attacker there, and yeah, very nasty with the studs onto the ankle, and I can see why he went on. Bringing on though, Iron, the sort of centre back that I never really use. He's getting his little run out now though, which is good for him. Young boys couldn't seem to get a shot on target, which was good for me. Very nice little assist there by Boateng, but Clemens does have like 4 volleying or something. I mean, I don't know what his volleying is, but it must be pretty poor because that was not very good. I was on an attack there, a very comfortable attack, but one of our players does pull up there with an injury. It's not a long-term injury though. It doesn't actually even come up in the notices. I think it's just a slight little pull. I think it was Boateng maybe, but that was the end of the match there. Winning 2-0 in the Europa League, and hopefully we're going to win the group and go on to win. I'm not sure if they do the rule where if you win the Europa League you go straight into the Champions League. I'll have to see if they actually do that in this game. If you guys know, please do tell me in the comments. But going into our final game of the episode against Stuttgart, I believe it is, and this game was very, very boring, I have to say. It was very end-to-end, but no one was really getting any attempts off. I mean, this attempt by Buffal here was really the best attempt we had. It just seemed that a lot of people were hitting the last man, or it was shots were getting blocked, and as you can see, that was the end of the match. It really was not very interesting at all, but showing you the table, we are sitting in 6th. Hopefully we can push ourselves a bit up. I'm sure teams like Köln will drop down, but we do have quite the competition in terms of like Wolfsburg, Dortmund, etc. to try and get into that top 3 and into the Champions League. However, the Europa League might prove to be more of a focus if you do actually go straight into the Champions League. I'm not sure, do let me know. Top scorers there, Boubacar scored a few for us, but and Buffal's got a few assists. Other than that, other players like Meyer haven't really shown up. Hopefully they will in the future episodes. But if you guys do like this series, please be sure to leave a like. Comment your ideas below, especially on that question that I just asked. And do subscribe for more daily FIFA content, as well as this Schalke career mode and my Chelsea career mode. Be sure to check that out if you haven't already. And yeah, I'm BusterBarnes. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and peace.